All right. What's up, everybody? This is actually my third time attempting to do this video. My phone has been acting up. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm dedicated. I told you that I'm going to try to get, one video a week, to help you guys out, to keep you encouraged, to keep you motivated and everything, and on that right track so that you can reach your goals. And, I really met my I really met that goal this month. Last month I failed. So I actually just did a 16-minute video that I'm going to post next week because I already did a video for this week, and then now I'm doing another video, back to back, and this is going to be for the last week of May. So I met my 4 videos for the month. All right. So and this is actually the theme of the video, is staying focused. Staying focused on what it is that you want to accomplish no matter what. I know this month is extremely heavy for me. I started the week, the first week of May in Ohio because I had to go out there for work. Then I was in Wisconsin, which was this week. And now next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm going to be in Tennessee. And then the last week of this month, I'm going to be in Florida. So all of this traveling for work, the one thing that it tells me that I need to do in order to accomplish my goals is preparing. I need to prepare everything ahead of time so that when that time comes, all I have to do, no matter where I am, take the video, upload it. That's all I have to do. And so that's what you guys need to do when you are trying to reach your goal, is stay focused. Stay consistent when it comes to your goals. So if you know that you're the type of person that's a morning person like me, and you have a lot of energy in the morning, get up in the morning, go to the gym. That's the best time for you to go to the gym. Let's plan properly. If you're the type of person that you're a night owl, then go to the gym in the evening. Go ahead, go to work. Once you get off work, come home, cook for the kids and everything, put them to bed. And then once they're in bed, then head out to the gym. You're going to be up anyways, on a computer watching TV or something. And if you're the type of person that like to go to the gym, immediately after work, then by all means do that. The only thing the personal trainer is going to give you is the information, the knowledge that you need in order to reach those goals. But it's a big part that you have to do as well. And planning is one of those things. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you a story because remember, I want you to stay focused on what it is that you want to do. Stay focused despite all of the external factors that can try to change things, which is the job, which is your kids, which is, all of these unexpected things, that no matter what, you're staying focused on what it is that you truly want. So, of course, I'm going to give you a biblical story. So if you're the type of person that don't believe in, the Bible and all of that other stuff, trust me, I'm not going too deep in it. I'm just using one of the stories from there. And the one thing that I love about the Bible is that even if you're not a spiritual person or if you don't believe in it, you still can learn so much from the stories in the Bible. So I tell everyone, whether you believe in it or not, take the philosophy that comes with it. It's so much practical knowledge that can be applied to almost anything. And it can really help you to grow and expand your knowledge. All right, so the story I want to bring up is Jesus. When Jesus, told the man, you know what, your sins are forgiven. In that moment when Jesus told him that his sins was forgiven, the one thing that Jesus did was Jesus healed that person in the intangible form. It was in a form that nobody could see it. And so it was more on the spiritual realm. It's the things that's blinded to us. And so, of course, in order to know that he really did it, is really no proof of it. And so because of that, everybody was dumbfounded. Everybody was confused. And everybody was like, you know what? I think this man is a false prophet. Like, you don't have the authority to do this. And so the one thing that Jesus did was he still stayed true to the original thing that he did. Jesus started this by healing someone, and he said, because you don't believe it, I'm still going to do the exact same thing, which is heal, but now I'm going to do it on a physical realm. And so now, of course, once he did it on a physical realm that people can actually see it, that now it's in the tangible form, that you can touch it, you can smell it, you can poke it, you can do whatever you want to with it. Now people were able to be amazed and say, wow, this guy really have some miraculous power. So the one thing that I want to focus on with now going through that story is when everybody was on this thing about the Diet Coke, this little Diet Coke method, that you had a lot of people, sorry, I still got my stuff from the last video. I told you I was doing these videos back to back in the same spot. So when everybody was on this Diet Coke thing, it really discouraged a lot of, new beginners to the gym and new beginners to this health journey, because a lot of people were seeing that, you were going to the fast food restaurants and saying, I want a number 3, but I want a Diet Coke with it, and what a lot of people thought was that, what is a Diet Coke going to do if you're eating all of this unhealthy food? Is this Diet Coke supposed to be some type of miracle drug that is going to burn all of the, 1,200 calories from this meal? And it's, people were saying that it just makes no sense. Like, this cannot be the new trends that we're doing, that we can eat whatever it is that we want and then just put a Diet Coke on it, and then now all of a sudden it's deemed healthy in your mind. But just like people were confused with what Jesus was doing in that story, people were also confused with this method. The method was never really about that the Diet Coke was just this powerful thing that's going to, burn up those calories or anything like that. It was eliminating one thing, and that's all you need. As a trainer, I have always done that with every last one of my clients. I'm never going to come in day one and say, okay, you got to give up red meats. You got to give up chips. You got to give up sweets. You got to give up, you got to give up all of this stuff and just make this person go cold turkey. This is the thing that actually make people fail. And then now when they go back in a worse state, because now they're really going to add on more pounds and everything else. And then on top of that, they're going to be discouraged because they attempted something and they failed. And so the best approach to weight loss or weight gain, no matter what your goal is the approach of doing it step by step. I always tell my clients, just take away one thing every month, because the cycle is supposed to be, once you do something for 30 days, it now becomes a habit. And so for the first month, the only thing I may want you to do is just eliminate junk food. And so if I'm telling you to eliminate junk food, that means everything else is free to grab. That means you can eat your unprocessed foods. That means you can eat your fried foods. That means you can eat all of the other unhealthy things, because the only thing you're giving up for that month is junk food. So now when the next month come around, the goal was that you mastered eliminating junk food. So now the next month you're not having junk food, and now we're going to eliminate processed foods. So now those are the two things that I want you to give up. And so that means everything else is free to grab. And so now the next month after that is no junk food, no processed foods, and no liquid calories. So every type of liquid that you have, it have to be 0 calories. And so with this method, that don't mean you're going to eat salads every single day. You're going to eat, tuna every single day, or you're going to be on this diet where you're starving yourself. You're really going to be in a position that you're handling your weight loss in a healthy way and at a healthy rate, that you're not losing that weight too fast, that you risk a lot of complications and health problems. And plus, you're doing it in a way that you can keep it off for life instead of keeping it off for a period of time, and then you gain it right back because the practice that you used in eliminating the problem really wasn't a healthy practice to have in the first place. So all of this is to say is that if you are doing something that you know is right, that's going to help you to reach your goal, no matter what the naysayers say, stay focused. It's not about them. This journey is all about you. If you know that your goal is just to give up liquid calories, then don't get discouraged when everybody else is looking at you and saying, okay, she is clearly not going to lose weight on this diet. But you will. Because even though you were eating the same foods, let's just say prior to this, you were eating that meal and liquid calories. So now instead of that meal being 1,200 calories, it was 1,600 calories because you had 2 drinks, you had 2 Mountain Dews, or you had 2 Pepsis. But just by eliminating that one thing, no liquid calories, and you're substituting that with a drink with 0 calories, you're automatically going to lose weight, because now instead of that meal ranking at 1,600 calories, it's down to 1,200 calories, which is automatically going to put you in a position to lose. Now, of course, the goal after that is going to be switching over to healthy foods, but this is a process. You have to do it step by step. You can't rush into this. You can't go cold turkey. You can't pull it all away and expect to succeed in this race. You are not losing weight. You are adopting a new lifestyle. And with this new lifestyle, you want this thing to be a lifestyle that is going to last for the rest of your life, that is going to increase your health, that is going to bring you energy and everything else that you need. So in order for you to succeed, you have to do it the right way. So just like Jesus did, you have to stay true to you.